Greetings, Earthlings, and welcome again back to the Earth. So if you're looking for the textbook way or the best way of doing gardening, there are a lot of really great channels out there for that. What I'm here to share with you is how you can make do with what is already around you, how you can make resources that already are here in abundance work just as well as what you can find at the store. So here in these times when we might not have that convenience of the grocery store, here's a few things you can do. This is gardening done back to the earth style. So did you know you probably have enough food in your pantry right now to feed your family for a lifetime? I'm sure most of us have been gifted those 7-bean soup in a jar or in a bag with 7 different kinds of beans in it. If you don't have one of those, how many of us have a bag of pinto beans in your cupboard? Black beans, kidney beans. So anyway, grab that bag of beans, take a handful of them and go plant those in your yard. That's food. That's food to feed your family for a lifetime. Each one of those plants will yield about a pot of beans, and then from one plant, you designate that one for seed, and you save one jar just for seeds for planting for the next year, and you always have food. So I went to my kitchen to see how many things I already have in there that I can create an abundance from. So let me show you what I found. And then you can go to your pantry and see what you can find. So what I've done, I've went and found black beans, small red kidney beans, and at this point, I don't even care what brand, if they're organic or what they are. It's food, right? So take a handful, some paper towels. This is my germination station. And you can do it with any kind of Tupperware. Any kind of Tupperware container, or this was brownies, so So they say to soak them for a few days and watch and see how many sprout. One site said 6 days, and by seeing how many sprout after 6 days, you'll know how viable the beans are, and then you'll know how many to plant. So if only half of them sprout, then you just plant twice as many. Some of these guys down here look like they're already wanting to start doing their thing. So I was going to go ahead and just put some of these in the dirt already. Because it looks like they're going to do good.
That is so hard.
You're doing a great job at it though, buddy.
No, but the thing says, ow!
So here in my little germination station, I've got pineapple seeds here. They look like they're just about to start sprouting too. So I'm gonna see how many things I can get growing from what I already have in the kitchen. Here we have kiwi seeds. They're almost starting to do their thing. So and here I've got 2 apple seeds, and they actually have started sprouting. I'm going to go ahead and plant these guys right now. And in 6 to 12 years, we'll have our own gala apples. So, 6 to 12 years, I know. But, hey, in 6 to 12 years, I'm going to have an abundance of apples, right? Free. So, yeah, most of this stuff we were gifted. We were gifted a flat of tomatoes and some peppers, and so I've taken the peppers, and you just brush the seeds out and then you let them dry. These are pretty much already dry, ready to go in some dirt, which I've already done here. This jar here These are the tapawi, or tapari, I don't know. Anyway, when they asked the natives here what they were planting, they said tapawi. And what tapawi means in their native language is, it's a bean. So that's how it got its name. If there ever were a magical bean, this is it. These grow in the Sonoran Desert with almost no water at all. The more water you give them, the more they will produce. But these guys have a tendency to dig their roots way down deep to get water from deeper than other kinds of beans and stuff do. So it makes them really a great desert bean. So yeah, the natives would plant them right under the mesquites and just let them climb the mesquites. Or the corn, the Three Sisters, which we're going to do over here too. You do the corn, squash, and the beans. The beans climb the corn, and the squash shades the ground and helps keep water retention. So we're gonna do some of that over there. But all the mesquites right now, I'm trying to clear out and amend the soil with some good mulch and manure stuff, and so almost every mesquite that I can get this done to, I'm planting some kind of bean under it. That's the plan. Yeah, even if that just goes to seed, it's romaine lettuce. It's exciting, right? Yep. So, beets. I'm planting some of these right now because the greens, even before the beets are ready, you have greens. So this is something you can start harvesting almost right away. So, fast food. You know, there's a really cool trick that I heard about with pumpkins. If you let only one pumpkin grow per vine, and you take that little curlicue thing that comes off the pumpkin and stick it in a glass of milk, you can grow giant pumpkins. How fun would that be? Should we try it?
What did you say at the last
One
part?
inch. Grow giant pumpkins.
Oh, okay.
Like pumpkins as big as you? Should we try that?
Yeah.
Yeah? I think so too. Go to your cupboard and see what kind of beans you've got in there. You know, I've still got some pinto beans and some white northern beans, and I'm just gonna see what I can plant, and that's food. This right here, this was like my most treasured item last year. This was just like 3 bean plants that I let grow just so that I would have more, because this right here is a guarantee that we're gonna have food. Each one of these beans will grow a whole plant. That plant is a whole pot of beans. So just imagine what you can turn just that into.